It is your boy Wes. I want to make a quick video. I just got done seeing the movie one battle after another. Highly recommend y'all see the fucking movie. It is really, really good. I don't know about it being better than Sinners. I still have Sinners as my number one, but one battle after another is definitely up there with Sinners. Maybe even a tie. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even a tie as far as the best movies of this year and probably the best movies of all time. Like, this movie was really, really good. I'm not trying to spoil the movie for those that haven't seen it, but basically the synopsis of this movie, you have a group of ex-revolutionary, I believe they're called French 75. Basically a group that, goes after the government, the military, especially with oppression, just like any other revolutionary groups. When you think of revolutionary groups, you think of the Black Panther Party, you think of other revolutionary groups, that stand up against the system that oppresses people, whether if it's black people, whether if it's like the immigrants, which, the movie had a strong message when it came to immigration, not just immigration, but just all aspects when it comes to oppression, by the powers that be, the government, the military, and basically, they do their thing, and something went left, and then you have 16 years later, because I really don't want to try to spoil the movie, but you have Leonardo DiCaprio's character, because, Leonardo DiCaprio's character and Tiana Taylor, they both get into a interracial, they basically both fall in love in the movie, and they give birth to Chase Infinity's character, and she ends up getting kidnapped by the military officials. And basically in the movie, Leonardo DiCaprio's character is trying, what he can to rescue his daughter from the military, the military officials, played by Sean Penn's character. Sean Penn's character in the movie, he killed it. He killed his role in the movie. He was very intimidating at certain parts, and he was a creep. But like I said, I ain't gonna spoil the movie for those that ain't watched this shit. But I'm here to tell you, it's a really good movie, man. The actors, the actresses, they really did a really great job. Like Leonardo DiCaprio, he's gonna always do a great job. Like, he's played in several great movies, like The Departed, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, the Django, Shutter Island, movies like Killers of the Flower Moon, movies like I guess you could say Titanic. I wasn't really a big Titanic fan, but and I wasn't really too crazy about The Reverend. A lot of people say that's a great movie, but like, yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio, man, he is a legend, bro. He's played in a lot of great movies, and this is definitely like, this movie right here is definitely up there. You know what I'm saying? Then you had Tiana Taylor. She was in the movie. You had this young actress, Chase Infinity. I believe she's an upcoming young actress, that just started acting. She did a really good job. You had other actors and actresses in the movie. Regina Hall was in this movie. Wood Harris was in this movie. Of course, you had Benicio del Toro. I hope I'm saying his name right. Benicio del Toro. He was in the movie. That's the guy that's from Sicario. The movie Sicario. That movie Sicario is a classic. That's a masterpiece. But like, Sean Penn, he was in the fucking movie. Like I said, the whole cast, they did a really great job. The cinematography, was really, really good, especially like in certain scenes where you had the action scenes and you had the lighting and them shooting in the desert and shit. Like, basically this movie gave me nostalgia vibes of Sicario, mixed with No Country for Old Men, mixed with Fargo, and mixed with Heat. It's like four movies in one, but it's like executed very well. Um, and this is like my second movie that I've seen from PTA. I think his name is Paul Thomas Anderson. He's the guy that made the movie There Will Be Blood, and I really love that movie. There Will Be Blood. That's a really, really good movie. So this is like my second movie I've seen from him. I got to go back and watch all his other movies because I heard, he's made other great movies as well. I mean, the only two movies that I've seen from Paul Thomas Anderson, aka PTA, I would say There Will Be Blood, the movie with Daniel Day-Lewis, the one about the California oil. That one was a great movie. And then this movie that he just put out. And I got to check out more of his movies, man. Overall, I give this movie a 10 out of 10. Like I said, I don't think it's better than Sinners. I still got Sinners on that higher level. But this movie is definitely up there with Sinners, if not a tie. Highly recommend. You will not be disappointed. Because let's be honest, most of the movies, I'm not going to say all movies today are terrible, because there are plenty of great movies out there. But it's just like a lot of the movies that's coming out in the mainstream, especially these new blockbuster movies, like they're terrible. It's nothing but remakes. It's nothing but superhero movies. It's nothing but the same rehashed shit. But like I like what Paul did with this movie. I like how he blended movies that you would see from the 80s, the 90s, and he blended with a modern take. And it definitely gave me, like I said, vibes of movies like No Country for Old Men, movies like Heat, movies like Sicario, movies like Fargo by the Coen brothers. And there's some other action movies I just can't think of. And Traffic. I forgot about Traffic. How the fuck did I forget about Traffic? What's crazy? That's another movie that Benicio del Toro. He's in Traffic, So it's 5 movies in one, bro. Traffic, Sicario, No Country for Old Men, Fargo, and Heat. But yeah, man, highly recommend. Y'all let me know if y'all seen the movie, and y'all let me know what y'all think, and peace.